The morning sun cast a gentle glow over the town, but the peace felt thin, like a warm blanket. Samridhi walked through the market square, a knot of unease tightening in her stomach. Two merchants were shouting, their faces red with anger over a spilled basket of apples. A few feet away, a couple argued, their voices sharp and brittle. On her wrist, the silver bracelet her mother had given her flickered with a faint, uncertain light. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw them, eerie, fleeting shadows that danced at the edge of her vision, disappearing whenever she tried to look directly at them. The town was sick, and the shadows were a symptom. That night, the whispers started. They were like the rustling of dry leaves, just at the edge of hearing, weaving through the silent streets and seeping through closed doors. Lipika, her face etched with worry, placed a hand on Samridhi's shoulder. The darkness we faced before was not destroyed, she explained softly. It was shattered. Now, its fragments are spreading, feeding on fear and anger. Meanwhile, Sumava returned from his own investigation, his brow furrowed. He unrolled a piece of parchment, showing them crude sketches. Strange symbols are appearing, he reported. They're carved into walls and doorframes wherever people gather, like beacons for the growing discord. Lipika led Samridhi to the quiet garden behind their home, away from the rising tension. You cannot fight this evil with force, she said, her voice a calming presence in the encroaching gloom. Fighting it only gives it more anger to consume. You must learn to soothe it. She guided Samridhi through meditation, teaching her to find the well of compassion within herself. Samridhi practiced for hours, focusing not on destroying the darkness but on understanding the fear behind it. Slowly, painstakingly, she learned to channel her empathy into her magic. The weak flicker of her bracelet began to steady, transforming into a constant, warm glow that pulsed in time with her heartbeat. The whispers grew into a low growl, and the fragmented shadows coalesced in the town square. A great, smoky form of darkness took shape, its tendrils reaching out to stroke the arguments and anxieties of the townsfolk. Growing stronger with every harsh word, it was a storm of pure negativity, feeding on the collective anger. But Samridhi was ready. Stepping forward, she closed her eyes and focused on the warmth in her chest. She didn't raise a shield or a weapon. Instead, she projected a wave of pure, calming light that washed over the square. It was not a blast of power, but a gentle, pervasive warmth, like the first rays of dawn. The shouting ceased. The angry faces softened. As the town's collective anger subsided, the smoky form shrieked and recoiled, its form weakening as its food source was cut off. The darkness could not sustain itself without the town's rage. It retreated, dissolving back into fleeting shadows. But not before a final, chilling whisper echoed in Samridhi's mind. This is only the beginning. The threat lingered, a promise of a future struggle. Samridhi turned and met the proud, steady gaze of her parents. She gave a small, determined nod. She understood now. This was her past, and she was ready for whatever came next.